Hey guys, Jordan M. Fishman here from Without Bounds Spiritual, Personal Development, and Mindset Coaching, here to help you get more out of your life and heal, uplift, and empower yourself, your world, and help you remove the blocks to your natural and highest abundance. So I just wanted to give you a chance to get a little bit to know about me. So I've been personally meditating for over 10 years. I've had an on and off practice since I was about 3 years old. If you can even believe it, I would just lay there, tell myself stories, let my mind wander, focus, let myself watch the things that I was thinking, and I've been doing this for a long time. And only after the last few years or so have I come into more formal practices of sitting on a cushion upright, burning incense, following my breath, doing more concentrated exercises, and figuring out how to tap in deeper to more meditative states and understanding what it is about meditation that is so powerful. So I've been a massage therapist for over 6 years now. I've worked on thousands of people. Many of them I've worked on dozens to upwards of hundreds of times. And I've had the chance to get to know people on a deep and emotional level. I've been a realtor for almost a year now, and I've also worked in real estate for over 2 years, closely with investors and general contractors. So I have a wide range of experience. I'm not a jack of all trades, but I'm a master of a few things and truly blessed to be learning from the best in the fields that I aspire to. Now, I am here as your life coach, as your spiritual mindset coach, to bring you deeper connections to what it is that's blocking you from your own natural abundance. Now, in my life, I've removed the word challenge from my vocabulary. Now, I might issue challenges to you to go out there and become better and to think bigger and think better, but recently I have removed the word challenge from my vocabulary because I see my life now more as moving towards abundance or moving towards lack, moving away from abundance. And the more that I can remove the emotional blocks, the mental blocks, the things that are barriers to my own well-being and to the well-being of those around me, I seek to solve those problems. I see them as problems to be solved. So for you who come across this video or want to start working with me and my best friend and business partner, Jim, we started this together a few years ago to help you understand that there are ways of thinking that can actually change your whole life, that can change the circumstances that you actually get to experience and live in, just by virtue of understanding a few basic principles about the nature of thought, the nature of you as a thinking being, and the nature of you having to interact with other people who also happen to think and interact with the world as well. So from my point of view, from my work, I've come to understand that each of us has different emotional connections, and we have different special relationships that define the way that we view ourselves and the way that you view yourself. You know yourself in context by virtue of being a daughter, being a son, being a boyfriend or girlfriend, being someone's brother or sister. You know your life based on these relationships. Then you have business partnerships. You've got other types of relationships that I'm sure you could think about. So what I want you to start thinking about is, how do you service those relationships? How do you nurture them? And are you currently being nurtured by them? In our fast-paced, super high-strung culture, a lot of it is what's in it for me. If I'm going to do something for someone else, they better be doing something for me. And you go on YouTube and hello people, you're getting things for free all the time. Basically because we live in a service economy where, people throw the word value around, but really it's connection. We're throwing connection out there and hoping that it sticks, hoping that you can start, picking up on this information that, whatever is out there. And what I want to start communicating to you is that you can change your reality via the connections that you have. Just by virtue of going out there, getting to know people, getting to know yourself in relation to other people. So, for instance, my brother and I, when we were little kids, we used to claw at each other and fight and beat the living fuck out of each other. But then it became this situation where I was bigger than him and we didn't have to fight as much, but we weren't close. We definitely fought so much verbally that we were literally just, incarnations of our parents just yelling at each other. And as we've gotten older, I've thought more and more about the connections that we have, in as much that we both have grown up in a home where words were super powerful, where the things that we said really hit home hard if you chose to say them the right way, and if you said them the wrong way, they hit home just as hard. And I've taken that understanding, borrowed it actually from Gary Chapman's The 5 Love Languages, and I've come to understand that understanding how I'm connected to my brother and how he's connected to me, that I could use words and leverage them to help him and to encourage him to get bigger and better and to understand himself better. And I've also leveraged the same thing with my parents. When I say leverage, I'm using this not in the context of, borrowing money to, go out there and buy some houses or cars or something. I'm leveraging, I'm taking an understanding of how this person is motivated and how they'll feel better, and using that to help them get more out of themselves, help my brother get more out of himself, help my family get more out of themselves. And same to me, knowing that words are powerful to me, I, curate my own experience, within reason, not trying to block out all negativity, but realizing that things are powerful for me when it comes to words. So for you, it might be something like, a touch on the shoulder, or it might be that one well-placed compliment about your hair that day. For you, it's going to be different. And the nature of your relationships, whether it's your mom pisses you off so much, but you need her to step off. So in order to do that, instead of yelling at her, maybe you get her a gift today. And you say, hey, Mom, look, I know we've been having tensions lately, and I know that, you want the best for me, and I just wanted to give you this token as my appreciation for you being such a good mom. I know it doesn't always seem that way. I know we don't always treat you that way, but please, moving forward, I just want you to understand, I just need you to step back a little bit, give me a little space here. I hope that this, I hope this puts a smile on your face because I do love you. The same can be given to each of your relationships. You go into the workplace, and if you have someone who's constantly negative and seeing the worst in things, always discounting the positive, then you can take a step back and realize, okay, this person's obviously suffering, and maybe you can lend them some compassion today and gift them some compassion and loving kindness and say to them, hey, whatever it is that's going on in your life, I'm sure that it's not that great, but honestly, I want you to know, whether you understand it or not, I pray for you, and I hope that you'll get through this, whatever it is. And if there's anything that I can do to really be of service to you, if there's someone that you need, if you need professional help, maybe we can try to look it up together. If you're having trouble with your bills, maybe there's some financial help that you can get. There are so many different ways that we can offer our thoughts, our hearts, and our words in service to those who actually need us. Now, the reason that I've told you a little bit about myself, as far as, starting off with my, a little bit about my background with meditation, massage, and, real estate, it's that this is all about service and all about connection. It's all about my life is in service to you. And whether or not you believe that, I live it every day, thinking about how can I wake up, heal, uplift, and empower you to go out there and become a better person, because my life is subject and surrendered to the powers that be, and I'd rather live my life knowing and being aligned with that which can help others get more out of themselves. So thank you for joining me today. This is just a little piece of something that you can go out there and use to start thinking about others differently, thinking about your relationship to others differently, and building better connections. This company, this mission is called Without Bounds for a reason. Welcome to the community. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Comment below. Tag someone who you know needs to hear this today. Please, I invite you. Let's bring them in. Bring in everyone that you think could use this message today. Thank you for joining me. My name is Jordan M. Fishman. My personal mission is to heal, uplift, and empower you and your world. And thank you for joining me today. And I look forward to helping you add color to your life. Thank you.